I don't know where we are. This part isn't that bad. If I think correctly, this part isn't actually that bad. At least aesthetic-wise, and I say aesthetics because I'll show you why. Like, we saw in the intro that there's a big giant demon coming out of the building, right? And I think it's actually pretty cool concept-wise. You know, half his face is like still barbed with the design of the apartment. And this just wrecking shit in the neighborhood, you know? And we have to go into a rendered cutscene because it takes so much out of the system to even do it in in-game model. And here's the boss. It doesn't look anything like the one in the cinematic, and I just ran into the fucking thing, didn't even lose 1/5 of my HP. Whereas in Devil May Cry 1 on DMD, I would have fucking lost about 1.3 bars of health right about now. And his name is Nefastorus. Look how much damage the shotgun does. And look at how many times he has hit me while I'm standing still. I'm telling you. Welcome to Devil May Cry 2. There's no reason for you to use your melee weapons in this game. Oh, the fucking bats! Oh no! Oh no, the bats! Anything but the bats! Oh, anything but the bats! They kind of surround you and they just kind of like fuck off for like 2 seconds. It's hard to know when they're available to be hit. Like, it's just really weird. Like, they're constantly around you, but you can't really tell because they're just black. They're all black. They don't have shades of gray like lining them up. They're just all black, you know. Maybe I should do Majin form, man, because that's pretty fun to do. Fucking, I'm not even gonna move from the spot, man. Fuck it, just gonna rocket launcher all day. Maybe hit the bats that are in front of me, and that one bat that gets hit is gonna be the end of his family. Oh, so he does a ground pound attack. I didn't know that. I mean, like, with the amount of damage that he's actually been doing this entire time, I mean, like, it's hardly memorable. Look, I just killed all the bats, man, and he just summons more bats. He has not aimed one single laser at me with the exception of the one in the beginning where I ran into it to sort of give him a handicap. And look, my DT is full, so I'm just gonna do this. You know, let's switch to fire. No, let's switch to ice, man. Ice is pretty cool. Because Dante is already, no, aim for the fucking head. What are you doing? I just brought down 2/3 of his HP with Devil Trigger. Just a ranged weapon alone. This fight I can get down. This fight is a lot more interesting than the first one. This boss actually gives you a lot of opportunities to go for melee attacks, which I'll try to show. But like while he's doing this dumb thing. Oh, didn't get it. He just kind of stands there. As soon as he opens his mouth, he kind of lands on the ground, and then you can just roll behind him. It's like, why? When you're fighting a ragdoll, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. But that's like such a small part of the game. Nice. Alright, let me try to show some of the DT attacks. No, I've already shown him. This one, right? Ladies and gents, welcome to Griffin Fight all over again, where you can spam circle and dodge everything except those two attacks. Nope. So you think like, oh, it's the final hit. He does more damage with the shotgun. No, I've tested it. It's not noticeable by any means. You're better off honestly just going for 2 shots at that point. Like, this is... You know, like, sort of having a lot of HP on this boss is not... Yeah, there's different varieties of his attacks, which I do appreciate, you know? But, like, this phase here, if he was turning around with you, I would appreciate that much more. It's just a little bit too easy. It's just too easy. You just dodge, like, the range attack, then it's like, oh, he's vulnerable to an attack. Oh, I'll go behind him. But no, he should still have a defense mechanism. He should be one of those bosses where... if you attack him too much while you're close range like this, he has like an AoE attack before he flies up again. You know those certain boss fights, right? And because he's half HP now, he's mixing it up a little bit, you know? That's actually really cool. It's just this phase where he's just too vulnerable. Too vulnerable, in my opinion. And I say that because, like, I can't dodge for shit right now, even though, you know. That first hit does stupid damage. The second boomerang hit doesn't even do that much, but the first hit, holy fuck, man. You're getting, like, 1/5 of his HP. And you're not even spending that much DT. If I do the ground attacks do less damage. It makes no fucking sense, and I'm spending more DT on the ground attacks. Look at this. No. I have to be locked on, right? Oh, you can't hit me. Oh, it's Griffin all over again. You can't hit me. Fuck it. I'm trying to show different shit. Just trying to have fun with the game. I'm really trying. But a lot of this game is just rushing through the mission. Watching these cutscenes that make no sense whatsoever. And trying to make sense of the story. And that's the end of the mission. This random boss comes out of nowhere. It's like, okay, you know, maybe he's just like a minion. Okay, they're all minions. They're all just kind of trying to kill you for no apparent reason. Right? Because they're demons. That's what they do. Then this helicopter shows up and it's like, huh? Like, who is this Arius guy and why has he not shown himself yet? He's probably going to show himself at like the last 95% of the game and we're supposed to consider him as the big bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was trying to read the little text in cool voice, but you know, at this point, I think I just gave up. This is such a weird run. Devil May Cry 1 was so full of passion. Like, I don't know what to do, man. I love this game so much. This game is just like, yeah, let's just rush to the end of it, man. Fuck it. Just show all the cutscenes. Just get through the fucking bosses. And I don't know where we are. Why are we on? We were in some fucking neighborhood. Some, like, Main Street downtown area. Now we're in some offshore oil rig. When I said that I think each mission was created by a different designer, right? And they all just kind of connected it together. I shit you not. I really think that's what they did. I don't know where the fuck we are. I don't even know how we got here, man. Why are we here? Why are we here? Look at all these enemies that spawn. They're like, yeah, you know, we're gonna fill this area with such hard enemies. And it's just like, no, just fucking run away. Just fucking run away. Devil May Cry 2 in a nutshell. Just fucking run away. Hit that switch, which I already did. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, you're starting on a new game mode. That switch should still be untapped. But it's been tapped since normal. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Look at all these cool enemies. Just run past them. One thing I liked about Devil May Cry 1's enemy, the enemies in Devil May Cry, this is such a great place to spawn. I'll show you. Right? Just sort of wanted to reset the room a little bit there. So go here. Now hold R2 so you're not locking on to anything. Hold R2. Get the SMG, right? Lock on while you're holding R2 so you can do the side roll. You can roll this way, right? Just keep rolling. Just keep doing this until you get S. Do it until you get S. As long as that guy doesn't hit me. Right? Left and right, left and right. Keep going left and right. About to get S real soon. Roll forward. Lock on. Start shooting everything that you can. So, the idea, which I didn't show all the way, is that when you're at S rank, what the game does is each minion enemy that dies gives you a health orb, DT orb, or a chance for holy water, which kills every enemy on screen. So when you're at S like that, and the flaming bats, they constantly spawn, you're basically killing them at such a rate that you're healing yourself, you're maxing out your DT so fucking quickly that any excessive green and DT orbs that you collect counts as orbs. They count as red orbs. You're at full health, you're standing on the lava, you're losing health maybe once every 5 seconds, right? But your DT is filled up. Every DT orb and health orb that you get that exceeds the max limit becomes a red orb. And that is why I have a fucking abundance. It is the best place to farm. No, I don't want to see status. How do I fucking... There we go. You can maybe get like 100,000 orbs in maybe less than 2 minutes or something. The other areas don't necessarily have a lot of opportunities to farm. The enemies don't drop that much in the first place. The bosses are a little bit tedious to go through on any difficulty. And the missions don't really reward you with enough. And you need a lot of orbs to be able to upgrade everything fully for, you know, achievement hunting and shit like that. The same can't be said for Lucia when we get to play her later, because her ranged attack is a lot slower. She takes her time throwing out the daggers. So that's mainly for a Dante farming. So basically stand at the corner here, get your rocket launcher, don't lock on, because if you don't lock on, if you just hold square, Dante will always lock onto the closest enemy. It's how this game works. So whenever an enemy is approaching you, Dante will prioritize that one that's closest. And then hit it with the rocket launcher, you know, knock it back. Isn't this game great? Isn't this game great? It's just so swell, you know? I'm having a blast. Literally. Yeah, that's where the beeping is coming from. It sort of tells you how far we are from the oil rig or oil field factory. So like we were at the factory. I don't know how we got to the factory. Like we were right underneath the skyscraper with the diamond sort of rooftop where the helicopter came out. I guess Dante was chasing the helicopter because he assumed its areas. He just somehow knew its areas, right? But how did we get to the factory? Why didn't we just wait for Ares to return? Because spoilers, we're gonna go to the same fucking building later in the game. There's no point coming to this factory and then leaving like a mission later. I really don't understand just the direction in this game, man. You know the shotgun attacks? It doesn't work for the other weapons. It doesn't exist. Oh, there's one more attack that I didn't get to show. It's when you're holding R1 or locked on manually, and right after you jump, right, and you land, there's an attack that you can do that's unique to both. Let me just take out this last guy here. So you jump and then you land, but if you attack, he does a shoulder bash right as you're about to land. It doesn't do that much damage, but it's mainly for the knockback. It's kind of okay. I'm never gonna use it though. It's not that good, honestly. So we found Arius. Now I know what you're thinking. Dante actually hunted the guy down, but as we play in the next mission, it's almost like a filler. It's almost like a filler. Doesn't even fucking matter. He fucking goes away. Look, he goes to the helicopter, he turns around, he's like, you, hey, me.
Well, what have we here?
Do you have to ask?
Maybe another time.
Okay, think about it. We went all the way from the main city to this oil field to hunt down Arius on his helicopter. Let's assume that. We confronted him, and he just fucking goes away back into the city again. Like, there's no point being here. We don't achieve anything. What the fuck, man? This is actually one of the bosses that I do enjoy. I think his design was it's one of the better ones in the game, and that's kind of an overstatement, I guess. It's actually not that bad, though. Not a bad fight at all. Just keeps twirling around the fucking thing. If he hit you with each twirl, I think that would have been a lot more threatening. But it's only to pull you in. And he has like a small little swipe attack after, right? And he is double trigger now. Good. But like out of all the bosses, I don't know, this one just seems more thought of. It's kind of like predictable. It's kind of like one-dimensional, really. There's one attack that he hasn't done, which I really want him to do. It's a really cool attack. He still hasn't done the attack. Okay, this is a lot more boring than I gave credit for. No, but out of all the bosses, this is one I think is definitely one of the better ones. That's really not saying much considering it is DMD. Holy shit, the ice does so much damage. What the fuck? I need to test this out. I really need to test it out. Does the ice do more damage than the fire? If it does, oh my god, I'm like figuring this shit out for the first time. No, it's the fucking same thing, man. I just didn't get a lot of hits in there, but like, it's almost the same thing. Oh, this attack is stupidly strong. Now that attack I like. You know, it forces you to get close to him because he's pulling you in. He has fire pillars just twirling around him, right? If you get close enough, and you'll get hit. See, this is the reason I like this boss. He has ranged mechanics to pull you in. He is melee orientated, but he doesn't fucking let you breathe if you get close to him. Unlike the other boss where the wall boss, right? You kind of just get behind him and he's just your bitch. He's just a bitch. Make sure you're not locking onto him while you're rolling, because if you do back roll like this, it's a lot slower. It's a lot slower. And you're getting pulled in, right? Compared to me facing away and doing it. Oh, see? Yeah, I think ice actually does a little bit more. You know, I actually don't know. I'm gonna restart the mission. I actually don't know if ice does more damage. I think it does. I think this is the one situation in the entire game where ice actually does more damage. Oh my fucking god, seriously, man? You know what? We'll consider that my win. Like, that was such an easy win. I'm just gonna use the items. I'm gonna use an item. Yeah. It's a demonstration. I can get away with it, okay? So that's like a good 1/6 of his HP. Yo, ice actually might do more damage, man. I guess it's mainly for the minions. If he just stopped jumping around for 2 seconds. No, it's the same. That's the same. That's exactly the same. 1/5 or 1/6. I'm trying so hard to calculate it, but that's the same. If that's not the same, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. Look, fire and ice is the same for sure. Sorry, fire and lightning. It's the same. It's the same. It doesn't even fucking matter. Oh my god. Is it? It has to be, right? I'm not, like... I'm not seeing shit, right? It is the same. Let's try a better example. Oh, no, I think it is the same. I'm gonna see if he can actually kill me fast enough on DMD. DMD on this game is so weird, man. Like, I love the challenge in Devil May Cry 1. You're dying so quickly because you as a player are making stupid mistakes. I mean, the camera doesn't play with you half the time, but the mechanics are there for you to dodge the attacks and attack accordingly. If you're being greedy, obviously you're gonna die very fast. I just want him to, like, I don't know, hit me a lot more, but look how much damage he's not doing. I really want to do Majin form and just show off, but he's just not giving me an opportunity. Oh, that attack is strong. There we go, buddy. There we go. Give me another attack. Can I, like, jump into his mace hammer thingy-majiggy? Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just one more hit. One more good, strong hit, and I think you'll good. That's the attack that I need. Oh, he's doing it. Okay, okay. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. I didn't get to show a lot of it, but the Majin form is so fun to play. You're invulnerable throughout the entire duration. I'm not sure if you can use the Devil Stars while you're in Majin form to extend its duration. That is something I haven't been able to test out. But I love the movesets. It's just, you feel, you're a giant. You have this laser sword. Every ranged attack that you do, you send out a fucking projectile like the one in Devil May Cry 1 while you're in double triggered Ifrit mode, right? And the Kamehameha, which I've shown, but also the AoE one, which I'll try to show later, is some of the best, coolest shit in this game. So in that aspect, just the Majin form, this game is definitely unique. Yeah, you know, we kill the boss. Arius flies away. And we have really no business being here. See, look at this area. It just looks like it's surrounded by water, right? We're in like the middle of an oil rig. I mean, that's pretty much where we are. But I don't know, it just gets so confusing, man. And all of a sudden, it's starting to collapse. Why? Why? Who set this shit up? It makes no sense to me. Oh, fucking camera angles, man. So you want to do that because it's a lot faster. I mean, I think it's pretty much the same speed. These guys, don't worry about them, man. They won't ever chase you. See the fire here? You think it's gonna hurt you, but it's all decoration. It's all decoration, man. You know, it could have been pretty cool if there were parts of the stage that periodically explode, so you have to, like, avoid them, kind of thing. Like some Super Metro shit in the beginning of the game. Warning. Yeah, this is another good place to farm. It's the same area, right? Now that we don't have the monkey guy here, I can actually show this. So basically, like, the game has such a dumb way of preserving styles. And you have a ton of iframes when you roll. And these bats have really slow attacks. So you're dodging, you're gaining stylish meter, and as soon as you hit S, right? Look at this. The lava doesn't even count. Every single minion that you kill drops a DT orb or health orb. And every excess past the max, right? Excess amount turns into red orbs. Look at that. Look how many orbs I just got in 2 seconds, man. I just got 20,000 for no effort. So that is how you farm. And if there are any achievement hunters, you do need a lot of orbs to upgrade all your weapons and melee and range weapons. And also buy the items. Like the blue health orbs and DT orbs and shit like that. The fuck was that? Great level. Great level. Great level. So this area is so fucking retarded if you don't know about the unlocking button, the R2. Because you're supposed to hit the 3 switches that they just showed in the little camera cutscene. So you go here, right? You try to hit him. Okay, I hit one. Cool, that's pretty cool. Right? Okay, I think the next one is over here. Okay. Okay, not bad. And then the enemies spawn. So the problem is, you're trying to hit this fucking switch and it keeps rotating towards the fucking birds up in the sky. So you're trying to position it. You're like, okay, I think he's right there, right? Okay, I'm gonna try to hit it. Nope, missed it. So you're like, okay, he's over there. I'm targeting this one, but he's rotating around me. Okay, maybe I can hit over here. Nope, you fucking missed it. No, maybe I can get this one. Nope. Nope. There we go. I was lucky there. This guy was actually being really dumb by staying still over there. A lot of the times, they keep rotating. So timing your attack and the positioning is such a fucking pain in the ass, man. Like I said, if you don't know about the R2 unlocking button, you will know if their health disappears from the bottom left because you're not targeting onto them anymore. It is absolutely fucking crucial to play this game. It's like, how come you don't fight the enemies, man? I mean, like, what enemies? I don't know what you're talking about, man. This place is just exploding. There's a time limit. I just want to go. Yo, they give you so much fucking time in this place. They give you, like, what? Like, 12 minutes? You can get through this area. You can get through this mission in 1:30. So basically, go here. Get in this plane for absolutely no reason. It's gonna ram itself into the gate. And I have no idea why this place is on fire. Or while it's exploding. I thought we're at an oil rig. I thought we're at an oil rig, and underneath, I don't fucking know. There's a fucking plane. I know we walked a little bit, and there you go. You survived 2012, and that's the end of the mission. I don't like. We were surrounded by a body of water. We're at a fucking oil rig. We had to take a subway to get from the factory to the oil rig, but when we come back, we don't really do it. We just walk a few doors here and there, some lava pits, and that's it. Fucking 3 minutes, man. Could have been a lot faster if I didn't do the farming, whatever. It's all good, it's all good. There you go. Yeah, we're halfway through the game too, because there's 18 missions for Dante. Not like 20, not 23. I think in 3 or 4 they do 20, but Devil May Cry 1 had 23, right? This is another sort of rhetorical area. There are 2 switches on the left and right side, but there's a bunch of these, you know, the mages, right? Like the pyromancers. You're trying to hit this fucking switch, so you hit one. Okay, that's pretty cool. It lights up. Okay, I gotta hit the other one. Then the fucking enemies start spawning. No, you just hit it too slow, that's why. A lot of the times though, the enemies, they get close enough for you to target onto them. It's really weird why they didn't do it there. Did they fucking patch out this area since like the PS2, PS3 time or something? Oh well. But you know what I mean, right? Like, this is one of the more fortunate scenarios, but other times you're trying to hit the fucking switch in time, so you have to kill like 8 of them. Because there's like 2 or 3 on screen, but they keep spawning. So, just take a quick second and think about where we are. We were at an oil rig, and then we came back to the city somehow. We have our bike. We went across the highway, and now we're in the middle of some some Tomb Raider shit. And this shit happens. I'm so fucking lost, man. Where are we? Like, what is this area? It's like, yeah, there's a bunch of enemies that want to kill you. It's like, yeah. You know, this is like a rare opportunity for me to show some combat. Demon chorus. I find shotgun just the best against these guys. I mean, obviously, if they're far away, just SMG, but shotgun is just too good. Too good. The savage golems you can definitely leave up for last. There's a bit of a trick against these guys because you can blow their limbs apart, right, with certain attacks, or I feel like it's just random. But when they're low enough and they only have their legs, they will try to run away because they can't fight back. If you can't kill them fast enough, they will regenerate their entire health, right? You knock them away, it tries to run away, right? It doesn't even try to run away. I can't even lock onto it right now. I'm trying to switch lock on, but because you didn't kill it while it was knocked down, it regenerates its entire health bar. So imagine fucking Bloody Palace. There are 8 of these dudes. I mean, they don't really pose a threat. You can build DT up, which is really nice. They're kind of like a sponge, right? But it's just so fucking annoying trying to kill these guys because there's a quick second or 2 on DMD that, or like a window of opportunity. There we go. I think these guys were supposed to be like the game's equivalent to the nobodies in DMC1, kind of, with their body changing organic shit. Nani? And it has a face, man. It has a fucking face. It has a humanoid face in between its eyes. This is the dumbest fucking fight, I swear to God, man. This butterfly doesn't even attack you. It uses the fucking baby larvas for its dirty work. And you know the problem? There's like 2 or 3 on the ground that constantly spawn up every now and then. But it's so fucking hard to see. And you gotta, and it's good to kill the butterfly first because it does spawn more eggs periodically. One thing I like to do is intentionally get hit by the caterpillars, larva, because they have an attack where they swallow you. It does a bit of damage, but if you just like shake your controller, spam buttons and shit like that, you can do an instant kill by breaking out of them essentially. But they're not doing it right now. They're just tackling me, which I find so dumb. Look at this! This is a boss fight! I find myself getting more angry at this game the more I play it, because like DMD is not, I don't know, it's not threatening, right? There we go. Just mash your controller, mash buttons, right analog. If you don't, you'll never break free. It's one of those games. You have to press shit. Look. Like, Devil May Cry 1, DMD, such a threat. Like, what's going on, man? Like, I honestly don't care if I lose HP. Because I'm not actually losing that much HP. This is just so much faster. I will try to kill one legit. I will try to kill one normally to show you how slow and painful it is. You get 2 shots in it, and it's already in the ground. You try to do melee? Oh, good fucking luck, man. See, you know what I mean? Like, this is a boss fight, man. This is honestly the fastest way to get through this fight. Just fucking stand still, let them swallow you. There we go. And there's health orbs around the stage too. Which I don't even think I need. No, I don't need it because it's the end of the fucking mission. It's literally the end of the mission. So this demon butterfly just happens to be in some underground cave thing, and then, I don't know. And the mission. And you know for a fact that your health is gonna be reset along with the DT. It's so weird.